Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well, staying safe. I wanted to feature a replay with the Tier 10 Kremlin from Newbie. I don't normally do this, but there's some videos I know this replay is going around the internet in the World of Warship forums. Spoiler alert, this is the damage record for the Tier 10 Kremlin in World of Warships. This boat is a paper boat, but I'm going to kind of preface this and set this up. Even my 11-year-old daughter plays the game. She's been playing for 3 years. She's pretty good at it. She goes by the name Minitorp. My wife plays the game, and there's a joke we have this family from Russian battleships from Tier 6 up, including the Slava. And if you ask them, they'll always tell you, never give a Russian battleship a broadside. And it's not as if this player is doing something amazing or strategic, or it's like, holy cow, it's amazing. It just goes to show a lot of the boats he's going up against, they're not premium boats. These are boats you grind for. And a lot of people do not understand you cannot give broadside to Russian battleships. If you're giving broadside to a GK, so what? Montana? So what? Iowa? So what? Missouri? So what? Even the Jean Bart, so what? You do this with a Kremlin or the Tier 10 Slava. Slava has railguns and has the most accuracy you're going to see. But when you do this to up tier Tier 10 Russian battleships, it's going to cost you. It's going to hurt. It's going to pay. And as I said earlier, spoiler alert, it is the World of Warships damage record. The game is great, but I want you to watch this, and I'm going to comment throughout the game because parts of this are just funny. And even in chat, you're going to see his team starts actually helping him to get more and more damage. The one thing I will say, as he pushes up to the A cap, this is a great example of how not to push from some battleships, 3 in total, and what to not do from the enemy team. I'll comment throughout the entire game, but this is a great game. It is a fun game, and I can tell this guy had a great game because his previous record was 280,000 damage, I believe. So he almost doubled it, basically. So good on him. So I'll keep commenting throughout the game. This Baltimore is going to play Prevent in the game, in prevalence for the game. You're a Tier 8, quote-unquote, heavy cruiser. He's trying to play like a Des Moines, but not quite angled. That was a bit of a almost 5K spanking. Yeah, I would not be doing that. But if you watch in the ACAP, there's a lot of DD. There's DD in here. There's a bunch of boats coming out. Kremlin, a Baltimore, Yamato. Quite a bit. But again, there's a Merker over here. But they're pushing the wrong way. Now, this gearing, in my opinion, does a good job holding this flank with him. You got a Talon and a Montana over here. And they do work as a team, which is really good. They do complement each other. Something this game is sorely missing. It's not the design of the game. It's like if you don't work as a team, you're not going to do well. I do not know what this Le Fantastique was doing, but that hurt. And these won't hit him. And the gearing is even holding his own. There's a few pock shots here in the game, but like I said, good job. And this player knows exactly how to angle this boat. I was pretty impressed. These torpedoes aren't even going to hit him. They're going to run out of speed. This game is a lot of fun. Not just overall this one watching, but I love World of Warships. It's a fun game. I call it chess on steroids. Now, this left fantastic. I give him credit. The gearing's gone. He did a good job, and he's pushing in, which I'm still impressed. This guy's not bad. I thought he was going to kill him here, but of course, RNG. But that Talon's like, I'm going to help you out. I think this is the only mistake he made in the game. He wasted this shot. You know, the Talon said, I'll take it out. Like, trust your teammates. I know. Oh my gosh, World of Warships. Don't trust a teammate, but give him a shot. Your gun's reloaded. What's the next few seconds? Now, these three battleships over here, for whatever reason, the Montana, the Yamato, etc., they won't reach. Those torpedoes run out. They start pushing in what I think is the worst way. Again, they won't reach. They'll run out. By the way, a little bit of a thing for all players. If you're not sure, like the Le Fantastique torpedoes, I think they're 7.5 kilometers. Just zoom in on the wreck and get the distance. You can know instantaneously they're going to hit you. Enter the third battleship, the Kremlin. Again, same as him, good boat. But this player, again, the first part of this game, maybe the first half is kind of boring, but it gets a little more spicy. This guy is now starting to angle again. This guy really knows how to play his boats. Like, if you're going to change off here, he gets 9 and change, this guy gets 6 and change on damage. Again, not that much damage. But he ain't dumb. This Baltimore sticks it right out like this. And as I always said, do not give a Russian battleship, as he watches the smoke she's going forward, do not give a Russian battleship a full broadside. You're going back to port. His game was over. And I see in chat, he's like, hey, hi there. Don't do that. You're... in this case, your 203s are not going to penetrate the Kremlin. You can let it on fire with the Baltimore, with HE, but don't do that. And look at this. Like, oh, what are you doing? I just sit back and going, why are you giving a broadside? Like, come into that island and then turn when you know you're not going to get hit. That cost over 12,000. And now no one can touch him. However, there is something definitely spotting him, which is the Merker. There's a DD out here, which we'll play back a bit later. Now, the part I like is the Montana's supporting him right now, and the Montana's pushing up. The Montana is 1 versus 3. And the Talon and his Kremlin do not get in this fight. The Montana's done, and this flank's gone. This is not the right time to push up. This Palmer is giving him a full broadside, and there's over almost 27k. But don't worry, he's got this covered. What's he going to do? He's going to keep giving him a broadside. Sometimes you just got to wonder what people are thinking. But he's charging. This is a perfect scenario broadside. And I mean, that wasn't expected. Another 23k. And he's telling the people, hey, this guy wants to ram the Montana probably. Don't let him go down. Now, if the Montana goes down, yeah, they're in a bit of a world of hurt. But just wait. And I love the Palmer. And don't stop. Don't go full reverse. Don't angle away. Don't give the Montana your bow. You know, angle in the Kremlin. Nope. Let's give the Montana full broadside. I wonder how this will go down. Next. Back to port. You're like, oh, what's the Kremlin doing? This shot is amazing. This Kremlin, I have no idea what this guy's thinking. This is not a premium boat. You have to grind to get this boat. I'm sitting here cringing knowing this is going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. Yeah. Almost 79,000. He's going back to port. He's not even worth shooting at again. It's that bad. But he will. And he'll Still keep giving. He won't angle away. He won't do nothing. Is he waiting for that shot? Is he waiting for the, you know, that shot? Well, all right, bye. Now, the Yamato is got right underneath her second turret. It's called cheek armor. It's her most vulnerable spot, and this guy is giving him a broadside. It's okay to, you know, angle a bit or a bit more, about 30 degrees, 45 to the Montana. But nope, he's giving him mostly a broadside. I wonder how this will go. Watch this shot. Perfect angle. 3 citadels. 43,000 damage. Now, if you're going to grind in and get after a Grosso Kurfürst or whatnot, point blank, or a Montana, absolutely, don't do it. You know, a Thunderer, etc., Conqueror, it doesn't matter. It's going to hurt. You're point blank. But this guy then starts, I love this. I am now going to turn the face and give the Kremlin a broadside. I have no idea what the Montana is going to do. Well, yeah, back to port. This is like the broadside show. Who's going to give everybody a broadside? And here come the compliments. This is a good team effort on this side. And now they own this side. If I was the Riga, I'd turn around and go back to port. Go back to Two Brothers or something. This is not going to work out well. And the game's still close. I mean, the enemy has 2 caps. But unfortunately, the enemy is just, there's not enough of them left. At this point, the Kremlin's just firing at stuff until it gets into target. And that Talon's low health. He should just, what he's doing right now, hide behind an island. Don't get your team killed. Just run away. You got the game. I know you're losing it right now, but you still got the game. Be smart about the play. If a Talon sees a shot of opportunity, by all means take it, but if not, don't die. And again, like I said, you don't want to give a Russian battleship broadside. Even another Russian cruiser like the Riga, the Petro, etc., the Talon. Don't do this. This is gonna hurt. I'll give you guys a guess what's gonna happen, but somebody's going back to port. Yeah. I mean, they're still technically losing the game. They don't have the caps, but now they're gonna walk in the caps. That Riga would have been better off just turn away, but now they're just trying to, well, lose that much harder. And now here it goes. Now they're talking about damage. Kobe is talking about 320,000 damage. And this Montana peeks out. You know the Kremlin's there. And look at them in chat. Literally everyone has been giving you broadsides. It is funny. And this Montana shooting everything. I'll give this guy in the Montana a bit credit. He's actually turning away. But in chat, yeah, bad in their part. You just do not give a Soviet battleship a broadside. It will hurt. This poor Massachusetts. I'm not sure what he's thinking. He knows he's targeted. He's sticking his guns out. Maybe, maybe. And, well, nope. Yeah. Pop his left heel, and away he goes after the Montana, who is running away, and I think rightfully so. Now, the Merker is definitely coming after this guy. Here comes secondaries. Now, the Montana here's got to worry about another Montana. He's got to worry about a Neptune. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, 2 Montanas, I believe. They can't do as much damage as the Kremlin. I know he's trying his best, but he makes 2 really bad decisions here, in my opinion. Even now, guys in chat, what are you at now? Here it comes. Not this shot, but more damage. I gotta give the Montana player credit here. He waited to the Kremlin shot. This is not a bad player, but he does make... I don't know much more he can do. I mean, he's gonna get it from everybody. Here come the Merker's torpedoes. He'll take 1. Doesn't matter. I think at this point he realizes he should just stop shooting and wait till the Montana makes that kind of mistake. But hey, I hope you guys like the replay. I think this is fantastic. I think this guy did a phenomenal job in the Kremlin. And I hope you learned something. Do not give Soviet battleships at any tier from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 a broadside. Or, well, that happens. Anyway, take care, stay safe, and hope you're doing well. Bye for now.